You were doing so well, you're pretty quiet, and then hello, breakfast is served. I can't fly, how I don't move. Okay. Morning run over. How's it? English. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Oh yeah, you gotta start the clock. Okay. Oh, and turn up the light. How's it, everybody? It's Saturday. Yay. I'm feeling much better. All these little weird things are starting to settle down. There's like, keep with the health. And there's all, that's like my vlog right there. Aside from running around doing a lot of things with a low grade fever and kind of like, hey, and I'm not, I'm starting to get back the bio clock. So waking up, not quite, but anyway, there's lots going on. It's going to be Labor Day weekend. It is Labor Day weekend. It's the end, officially, of summer after Labor Day. Now, in Montana, they had the Labor Day county fair stuff, and they would have a rodeo on Labor Day. And when I was in Montana, my friend Dr. X, he's all about horses. He's from Greece. Originally, his first pet was a donkey as a kid, so he's all horses. But he would put on the horse show where they hunter jump, those little equestrian jumper, put on a horse show and a rodeo. Yeah, isn't that right? We got stuff going on here now. But it's Labor Day weekend. The most people are going to be traveling. As you can tell, I want to revive old Star Wars. Old Star Wars. Yeah, that's really nice there. Okay. So yesterday was Lahaina Vigil. So we had Lahaina vigils on Oahu and other islands as well. There was no civil defense sirens, and it was all day long, and it's just freaking really intense. And it's just starting to get to that, you know, the beginnings of that spiritual healing thing going on. And speaking of spiritually healing, football. Yeah, Hawaii's first home game. They were going to be playing Stanford. Now, I wore this shirt. Yeah, sure. I wore this shirt yesterday. Everyone's kind of like going, "Hey, where'd you get that shirt from?" At Costco, at the other store. "Hey, you watching the game?" And I was all confused. I'm like, "Oh yeah, today, yeah." And so, yeah, everyone was into it. There was traffic jam on the freeway. This is Hawaii's gonna play Stanford. Now, Stanford's a pretty big school, and they got a lot of resources. And you figure they probably got an experienced team and the coach and all that. So it's gonna be a tough game, but it was. They lost 27 to what was it? 10. 27 to 10. Now, they were kind of going on there, but Stanford kind of built up a lot of things there. I mean, there was these guys that were doing these headbutts with the helmets, and they got ejected. Hawaii was making a lot of penalty mistakes. Matter of fact, they made 10 penalties, which automatically gives the other team a first down. So they're like, "Here, you got a first down." started, and they're closer and closer, and penalties, and they got ejected from the game. 10 penalties. So it was a lot working against them scoring, and the infamous Shager bomb, as I like to call it, Shager bomb. No, he said it himself, Shager bomb. His throw. So I was just thinking, just have a good throw, good catch, and just rinse and repeat. Good throw, good catch, right? Good throw, good catch. And at first it wasn't happening, then it was happening. There was Shager bomb after Shager bomb after Shager bomb. And then it was the end of the third quarter. So it was too late. Too much, too little, too late. Okay, come on. Ready, set. It's time for some news of... What can I push that one? News of Hawaii. What's going on? There was the vigil with the support. They did a number of people. They discovered a number of people on the missing thing, so that this went down a little bit. But just to give some faces to the people who lost their lives in that event of tragedy in the Lahaina wildfire. So it is a huge thing. And now they're kind of politicizing it. So Mayor McCarthy is going to come by and visit. He's asking for more money. So like the way of asking for money in Congress, and they want money for FEMA. Now FEMA has a lot of money, and they got Adalia stuff and all that. So they got other natural tragedies, and they're losing money. I mean, they're running out of money, so they're asking for another $4 billion for FEMA. And if they don't get that, they're going to weaponize something about Congress. I don't know what that means. I guess they're weaponizing asking for money now. Congress is the budget purse strings. That's why they got them. If they didn't have that, they would just be, shut the hell up, you weenie. This former police chief had great respect in the long term, and I don't know, he died. Wasn't really following that. But good for you, the men in blue, and longtime career men, and all. So here we're going to continue with the football, because yay, that's spiritual healing. And when I was in the hospital, I was watching this little TV, had an arm. I was watching. I didn't even care about the team. I mean, it's just like, just watch some football. Look at the crowd cheering. Hey, catch the ball. Just like that, and it helped me. It was like a good diversion. This is like the previous hospital visit. God, I'm just like Mr. Hospital. Never mind. That's the whole thing. So anyways, growing pains. Shager. I'm just going to root for Shager, because the other quarterback overdosed. He was a star quarterback, and he had a sad ending to a sad. Now there's Shager. This little golden boy. I'm going to win. And so here's where they kind of really sunk in the second. That's where Stanford, they gained, and then they kept gaining, and those little 3-point conversion bits and all that, or whatever, I don't know, just rules. But they did pretty good. When you look at this, they scored pretty good, and these were like Shager bombs. There's like 3 in a row, and then more in a row, and they just kept on going. So yay for Shager. He's actually turning into the kind of a star quarterback. So that's kind of cool. So we got a star. So it's like, oh boy, it's the Howley guy. Catch the ball. The Howley guy threw it. Kahuku rumbles over Farrington. And, it's high school. Over here, high school, that's political weaponization. That's too much. So I think, you know what? We forgot one more team. We need to do a little relaxation to calm the hell down. For me, anyways. So back in the day, 1976, oh look, it's the Cannon Club at Fort Ruger. Fort Ruger? That's on the slopes of Diamond Head, right? A social club for Army officers and their family, offers expansive views day or night. Go to the restaurant, a Club cannon. Oh, look. This is where we used to have the cannon. Oh, gosh. I think perhaps a little finger on the pulse would do. We need to look a little bit at what people want to say. And over here, political cartoon. Watch out for the free press. It's surrounded by sharks and pirate ships and raging storms. Ah! That's true. We need freedom of press. If you don't have freedom of press, you're losing it. Once there's no free press, that's founding father Thomas Jefferson, all that kind of, that's what they're talking. Benjamin Franklin, he would be agreeing. Without the freedom of press, that's when you get tyrants. Okay, little one here. Bury electrical lines like the Europeans do. Lahaina, learn from the Europeans. Bare wires, leaning poles, possible cause of fire. Site article, August 27th. In European cities, even the smaller populations than Lahaina, all electrical lines are installed underground. This prevents disasters like those in Lahaina, with death and destruction, traffic jams because of road closures, costly maintenance, and ugliness. Lahaina will be safer and more beautiful with proper planning. Oh, well, gee, thank you. Okay. All right, already. It's it. No more. Ulrich, I'm sorry, ran out of time. Stams. Wailai Kahala. No more time. You know what? Still one more time. There's still time. This one's complaining about letter writers. The other one's like, they should do this and they should do that. Letter writers and political stuff, because there's still politics. Oh God, this is like the circus has just begun. Letter writers don't get why people back Trump. Letters sent to the editor from supporters of Democratic indulge in angry-spirited rhetoric about the former president, Donald Trump. And it seems that the letters selected for print, like cancel culture out of mind, I don't pick, usually include at least one of these. It's understandable that they do not want Trump to be able to run as a candidate due to the support he enjoys. State should try to keep Trump off 2024 ballot. Site article, August 28. People support him because of his policies of strong borders.
Build a wall like Berlin, and don't finish it, by the way. Have Mexico pay for it.
Strong economy.
Oops. $8 trillion in debt during his administration.
Strong international standards.
Oh yeah, be friends with Ilkham Jinking in North Korea and Russia. Oh, Putin is my friend. That's how good I am at negotiating.
I have yet to see a letter from supporters of Democrats that speak about President Joe Biden's and his Vice President Kamala Harris accomplishments and why they should be supported for a second term. Guy Morgan, Moana Lua. Oh, thank you, Guy, for your political, I'm going to say weaponization, because everything's weaponized. It's the new buzzword, I guess. You're weaponizing. I weaponized the toilet paper. I put cayenne pepper on it. Well, you know, President Joe Cool Biden kind of rebuilt basically some of the economy that went flipping around. There's the highest unemployment rate in recent U.S. history. I mean, freaking, there's like people going back to work a lot, and there's a green energy sector employment coming in, and there's a lot that was accomplished under President Joe Cool Biden. So there, I guess. Free press. Anyhow, okay, that's it for now. Okay, it's like Saturday, so it's almost Labor Day. So let's, well, go into labor. Aloha. It's gonna be a nice day. It's even a little rainy. Oh, aloha to you. Well, Hawaiian blessing. You know, Lahaina strong. Stay strong. Banyan tree won't grow back. Yay.